Bro, take the purple pill. You gotta listen. I'm saying this. You seem like a nice person. I have kids. I talk about having kids. I'm gonna go into the /user, take the purple pill, and it's just gonna be endless. Like, why are people with kids so judgmental of people without kids? I'm just speaking from my own experience. Okay, I'm not trying to make it about you. I promise. I feel bad that because like I personally don't understand. Well, now I'm making it about them, yeah. But they wrote the comment before I was making it about them. It's kind of like, you know, r/atheism, right? Where I've never understood the need for an r/atheism. That's kind of how I feel about when people are like, I'm not necessarily, this is a big risk. I'm not describing you necessarily as an anti-natalist, but when people are like very, dare I say, like anti-parents, if not anti, some people are anti-kid, but like when people are very anti-parent, I'm like, I feel bad because I never had like that experience that warranted. I'm not denying that, like, you know, maybe your mom is constantly like on your ass about having a kid, but mine was like, she just did the normal thing where like when I was in my 20s, she was mostly like, and maybe one day you'll decide to have a kid. And then when I got in my late 20s and she was like, and I still hold out hope that one day we'll have grandchildren. And like, it was just kind of like amping it up. Like little by little over time. Like I never had that experience with atheism where like I felt like I like came out as an atheist. I was kind of just like 13 years old. And my mom was like, do you believe in God? And I was like, not really. Imagine if you live in a different part of the world, that's like, you know, like a major conversation. My mom was just kind of like, okay, fucking chicken tenders for dinner, whatever. It's usually not that easy. You ever consider skill difference? I'm just joking. And now, please, people are very sensitive about this stuff. Skill difference, maybe? But also, you have to understand. People are like, I saw someone in chat say, just because you have a kid doesn't mean you need to always talk about your kid. Man, fuck you! I don't do anything else, idiot! Also, it's not my responsibility, like now it's my responsibility to entertain you, which is why I'm like yelling, because loud equals funny. But like in real life, someone's like, oh, he always talks about his fucking kids. Okay, you're not invited to the damn brunch next time. Idiot, you torpedoed your social chances. Why don't you do something interesting with all your free time and then tell me about it? Is it my responsibility to be like, oh, I fucking dropped my kid off at daycare and then volunteer for the Peace Corps or something like that? Why don't you just do something interesting with your own life, brother? I'm tapped. I'm doing the best I can. r/foreskin restoration. Is that like a Bob Vila type home improvement subreddit or what? Oh, sorry, I thought you said floor skin. You're the one who put me on the foreskin restoration in the first place? What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't put you on anything. Might have introduced you to the concept as a mocking type instrument. Listen. It's like if you didn't watch earlier in the stream, it's like the r/atheism thing. It's like, you know, I don't get it, but also I didn't grow up in an area where it was like, you know, atheists were like persecuted. So I understand depending on where you live, you might have had a different experience. Maybe you need like a community associated with it to help get you through it, okay? That's like me with circumcision. Just skin. I was circumcised as a baby. In hindsight, you know, if we had a son, I would not get them circumcised. It just seems like a weird elective surgery to get for a baby. But my life's still okay. I'm not sweating. I haven't made it like my whole personality or anything. But again, it's the Larry David. If I had a son, probably be like age like 19. Dad, why the fuck did you get me circumcised, you fucking idiot? Could have done it when I was a baby, when I wouldn't have remembered that shit. All the dudes in the locker room are making fun of me because my dick looks like a fucking elephant trunk. Well, don't flatter yourself. I'm like, son, you don't understand. It's an elective process. We didn't want to make the choice for you. We wanted you to be able to make the choice for yourself. Thanks a lot, Dad. Shit's an elective surgery. It's going to cost me $15,000. I really appreciate it. They throw it in for free when you have the baby at the hospital, but okay, sure, I really appreciate that one. Good thinking, shit for brains. Oh, come on, I'm your dad. Don't talk to your dad like that. Kate, back me up. I told you we should have had him circumcised when we had him at the hospital. Come on! Chat, back me up here. It would be funny. I was thinking about, I told a story about how, like, I was raking leaves 3 weeks ago, and one of our older neighbors came by and said, hey, you've got quite the assortment of fairy rings there. They're mushrooms, right? I thought he was kind of mocking our yard a little bit, so I said, it's true, do you know how to get rid of them? And then he was taken aback, as if I'd offended him, and he said, don't worry, they're harmless. And then he said he's going to the mushroom show later today. And I realized, like, oh shit, I angered, like, the Mushroom King. That was just to remind you of the previous joke. It turns out we're still on good terms. Because I was raking leaves this weekend. He walked by, and I said, how's it going? And he said, I'm good. I'm going to a model train convention today. And I said, oh, well, I didn't say, oh shit. I said, whoa, that's cool. Where is it? And then he told me where it was. And I was like, that's super neat. And then he said, yes, my grandchildren are quite keen on it. Dude had me wanting to go to the model train convention myself. I don't know shit about trains, bro. I should have said pop quiz, motherfucker. Train versus mushroom, who wins? He would have been like, oh, like you're doing right now?